Hi guys, today we are using Illustrator and we are using the FFET 3D. Okay, so what we do is going to I open because you can open a new document, go to new document and it can say a letter size 8 by 8, doesn't really matter for this exercise. And what you want to do then, go to the type tool here and just select that, then make a drag a box. And for this exercise we can type all, just no, and we can select, I would select something very simple. So select Arial, okay. So Arial, and we'll select bold, okay, and then I will actually type here probably 150 or so. See, 150 is enough. Yeah, we can do 200 to 200, and okay, it's good. It's out. I'm going to change my tool here, and now what I'm going to do is make this a little smaller. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is change the color, and here I have my swatches open, I have my gradient open, and they should come here for default. So anyways, if you go to essential, maybe you can reset essential, and so you should have something like that. Of course I'm using Illustrator 6, so at school we have Illustrator 4 probably, and maybe there is some little difference, okay. And so again, what I'm going to do is open my swatches. Actually, it's going to drag it, keep it out, and then also I'm going to use the gradient, so keep this two out, so I can close the other one. Okay, so now what I want to do is for the foreground here, for this color here, foreground, I'm going to use some light color. I guess it's light blue, probably, something like that. Perfect. Zoom out. And now next step. Actually, what I want to do is go to the transform tool, and let's see, open it. So I'm going to the transform tool, and what I want to do is click here. Let's see. Make this a little bigger. To like 5, see, 5. Too big. 4. Okay, that's just good size. Yeah, better. And so now select the O. Actually, I'm going to change the setup of my toolbox here to this way, because I like it that. That doesn't mean that you need to do it, but I like it more like that. So now what I'm going to do is, of course, select my O, then go to Effect here, Effect, select 3D, extrude the bevel. Okay, just click, and a new panel will open. Maybe in your case it will be a little different, not very minimal difference. So maybe the preview, I'm going to click preview here, so I'm going to see a little extrude. Perfect. Maybe your preview is over here, I don't remember now, in Photoshop, in Illustrator for where is located, but basically should be the same. Okay, this. So now I'm going to open the mode option 2, and we see what's happening here. So here we can change the angle. Here we can move this around, or you can change the degree by numbers. Okay, I click off, so I'm going to go back a few steps, and I'm going to open again, start again. Okay, so again, preview, and what else we have? We have the extrude depth, so we can increase this extrude depth a little bit if we want it. That's a little too much. Okay, I will say 70 or something like that, and click out. Yeah, that's good, I think. And here, right now, it's with the cap. Here, if you click it, so we start the cap. Definitely, we want it with the cap. Here, you can add the some bevel around. We want to use them just to see it. Here, there's some cool stuff, and this is a very cool. And we will see now. This is it's a preset all around, and pretty cool. And so this is it. It's very cool stuff, and you can select the different option how you see it, and you know, pretty cool. I'm going to show you anyways. I would say none. It's very important and to understand Illustrator to be able to create some effect manually, and how some effect manually works than for example just using the preset. Okay, so something else that we want to see is the lights. We can move the lights here or there. Okay, and we want to, for example, the lights are very high here. So anyways, I will say okay for right now, and what we're going to do now, what I'm going to do is create a new folder, my swatches. Okay, so I'm going here, create a new folder, click, and say okay, my Fabio. Actually, what I'm going to do is call my Fabio. Say okay, so that's my folder, that's my swatcher, and I'm going to modify maybe this swatcher here. I'm going to make it a little lighter here. Something like that, not sure. And I'm gonna edit again. Probably I wanted something more bluish here, more bright, and it's a better color. You can decide whatever you want it. It's not really important. And then what I'm going to do is again, and maybe what I'm going to do is delete this one and bring this here in my folder, Fabio folder. Again, I'm going here, double click, and maybe create one that's a little dark and always so nice and bright. Something like that. Say okay. And what I'm going to do is drag and drop here. Oops, I should be in the Fabio. Okay, that's my two colors. So why I create these two colors? Because I want to change it. I want to change the preset. Okay, the preset that Illustrator does. Okay, so how you do that? So you select your object. You go object, and then you go to expand appearance. Expand the appearance, and now what we do is open the layer. I'm going to pull it out here. Close this. So I have the appearance open. Okay. I'm going to collapse this now, and you can see that I have a layer now open here. You see, pretty cool. So basically, I have all the odds. So I have the front here, the front of the hole. Then I have the inside part of the inside, and bottom of the inside, and also I have all the outside. So now what I'm going to do is lock some of this one. So I'm going to lock all, but then I'm starting working with the frame part. Okay, so I click in the frame part, and I was forgetting a very important things. What I want to do is create a special gradient that I'm going to, with this gradient, I will paint my hole. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is click in the gradient here and go to my color. Probably I'm going to zoom a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So click here, then I click here, drag one of my colors here, and then drag the other color here. Probably what I want to do really is flip these two, so what I'm going to do this way. Okay, that sounds very good. And zoom out, and let's see. Now what I'm going to do is select the frame, if I can. Oh, before I do anything else, what I want to do is save this gradient here. Click. Okay, and so next is probably a lockout here. So let's see if I can select anything. Okay, so what I want to do is select just the front, just this one. Okay, so then I am going to the gradient tool and drag it and try. Oh, of course, I need to select the gradient that I want to use. There you go. Now it works, and you see you can decide what is the angle you want to do it. Okay. The next is working this other area here. So what I'm going to do is select that area, like this one, this one, and to select both, to select these two, what I'm going to do, I'm going to deselect and I'll select another one. To select these two together, what I'm going to do is just hold down the shift. So I'll click first and then shift and click again. So I have both selected. And now again, what I'm going to do is grab the gradient, and because the shadow should be up, so what I'm going to do this way, and probably I didn't select the gradient, so again I need to select the gradient, and now it should work. There you go. I can decide how my things works. So try a few times when you are really happy with your gradient. Maybe that's a little better. You see, just try. And then the last one is the outside. So same thing, just select that part there. Okay, perfect. And then again, be sure, don't do like me. Be sure you have the gradient selected, and then do just the job. So gradient again. This time we will pull down and see what maybe this way, maybe this way. Something like that maybe would work better.